Good morning, members. Happy Friday. We are at the end of another week, which means the weekend is afoot. So while I'm sure everybody's getting outside, enjoying the weather, and going to be staying active in whichever way, whether it's trail running or swimming or playing with your kids, maybe it's just working out at your home gym, doing yoga. Whatever your means of activity are, it's important that we had built-in days of recovery, and today is one of those days. So the first exercise is going to be a Turkish get-up. We've worked on this before. You're going to start on the floor, okay? From here, you're going to start one knee up, one fist up towards the ceiling. From here, you're going to punch the fist up towards the ceiling, go up onto the elbow, using a crunch and a pull from the arm of the right hand. You're going to create a bridge, so you're going to push up into that hand, create a bridge, prop yourself up with the knee, okay, shoot all the way up, and then you're going to finish off with a lunge, okay, so you want to lean hard into that lead leg, that upright leg, and then press off the lunge into the ceiling, okay, so from here, same idea, just in reverse, so you're going to shoot this leg back, into a reverse lunge, slide this hand down your leg, plant it on the ground, so your body is stacked. You're going to shoot this leg through, plant the hip, drop this elbow, go onto the shoulder, crunch down, and reset. Okay, so that's one. For this particular exercise, we're going to shoot for 5 on each side per set. Okay, so for every round of this exercise set that you do, you're going to do 5 on each side. If you do 3 rounds of this workout, you're going to be doing a total of 15 on each side, 4, 20, etc., right? After that, we're going to go into Warrior 3. So we worked on this yesterday. We're going to keep working on this because it's awesome for balance, it's an awesome static hold, and it's great for building leg strength and core stability, okay? So again, I showed you from the left view. Today I'll show you from the right view of my body. I'm going to start here. It's easiest for me to start with my hands up towards the ceiling and using this leg as a counterweight. So I'm starting here. I'm going to hip hinge, keeping my left knee slightly bent. Hinge at the hips, keep the hips stacked, right? And immediately I feel a stretch in my calf and hamstring. Now, you might notice that my hips are turned a little bit towards the camera. We want to keep this nice and stacked here. We don't want to do this or that, right? Nice and even, like there's a dinner plate on your back. So for this, we're going to do, again, we're going to do a 30 to 45 second hold on each side per round, okay? Now, in order to continue with the theme of isometric strength and balance, we're going to go ahead and do a single leg isometric hold, okay? We've worked on this before. Today, we're going to challenge ourselves a little bit more. So, if the first time, 3 weeks ago, when you tried this exercise, you could feel it when you were here for 30 minutes, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or a minute, then we're going to try and drop down a little bit lower, keeping those glutes engaged, keeping that core engaged, and the quad, right? If that was too easy for you, you're going to challenge yourself even more, and you're going to try to really drop down there and keep yourself upright, okay? So you're going to try 30, 45 seconds on each side, however many rounds, okay, that you decide to do is great. Next, what we're going to do is a single leg deadlift, an oldie but a goodie. So we're going to cross our arms, shoot one leg back, really feel that stretch in the hamstring. Okay, again, now I'm wearing shoes. If it were up to me and I were working out in my house, I would be barefoot, but I don't want to be walking around the club without shoes on. So I'm wearing shoes. If you want, feel free to train in your socks or bare feet to really get a feel for the ground underneath of your feet and be a little bit more connected and stable that way, especially when you're doing isometric holds like Warrior 3, stiff leg deadlifts, even Turkish get-ups, as long as you're you're not working out in your garage where you do construction or anything like that. So you're going to be here. This is the other view. So again, you want to keep your hips nice and stacked, core's engaged. Feel that stretch immediately in my calf and my hamstring. Stand all the way up and squeeze. Good. All right. For the last balance exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to find a wall and you're going to do a functional reach test, okay? So the goal here is to keep both feet on the ground, slightly bent, athletic position, and you're going to see how far along that wall you can reach, okay? This is a test usually done to challenge people to see how far they can reach, and if that functional reach is within or without a certain range, that person is deemed well balanced, could use some benefit from improved balance training, or medium balance. So this isn't actually a test for you to do today, it's just like a practice run. So I'm gonna go over here to this wall. So I'm gonna start here, slight bend in my knee. Now, if you wanna find a characteristic of the wall, for example, let's say this line here, I'm gonna start with my knuckle on that line, and I'm gonna slide as far forward as I can from that line without falling over. So notice that I'm hinging past my hips, right? That's okay. I just can't fall over. Once you feel like you're losing balance or you can't reach anymore, that's when the test stops. So for example, I'm here, I get all the way here, I can go, okay, this is where I stopped, and then I measure that distance, which is probably about a foot. That'd be an okay score. Try it. If you know you have balance issues or have challenges with balance, I would definitely recommend doing this with a partner, a workout buddy, or a quarantine buddy, somebody you've been spending some time with, just to have another set of eyes there. And you probably even need a hand measuring it, because if you're taking the test, I don't know how you're going to take the test and measure it. So anyway, all that to say, good luck with your balance. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Thank you. Bye.